Jinbei is Mazda's philosophy that means horse and rider as one. My eyes are never truly off the road with the system. And here come the Mazda engineers, creating an engine with 13:1 compression that can run on regular fuel. I'm just talking, and if you're still watching, what the frick are you doing with your life? In today's day and age, one can't help but feel like cars need a lot of gimmicks in order to sell. So much so that many cars forget to be fundamentally good cars first before putting on the toys. But what happens when, instead of the marketing department, we actually allow enthusiasts to build a car? Well, you get a car like the Mazda 3. Jinbei is Mazda's philosophy that means horse and rider as one. And sitting here in the driver's seat, you do feel it. With a tilt and telescopic steering and the fully adjustable electric seat, you can achieve your perfect driving ergonomics that suit your body. The steering is direct but not overly quick, the brakes are properly weighted, and the floor-mounted gas pedal follows the natural pivot of your foot. And the result is, you can drive the Mazda 3 with emotion. You can stomp on the brakes, you can throw the wheel around, and thanks to how the controls have been tuned in relation to one another, you don't lose any precision in doing so. Parang when you drive this, pwedeng with a lot of feelings, it's gonna take it. So enjoy kasi you get to drive what you feel. And it doesn't end there. Mazda has also listened to the annoyance of people with touchscreens and eliminated it entirely, so that's not touchscreen. Our infotainment system is controlled by this knob over here. It's easy to use and provides a tactile experience. Our infotainment screen is within line of sight, and unlike a touchscreen, I don't need to look down, figure out where the icon is, and make sure I press the touchscreen panel in the right place. Once you learn this system in the Mazda, you can even start memorizing the clicks in order to do something. My eyes are never truly off the road with the system. Super safe. The interior has also been crafted with purpose and attention to detail. For example, instead of punching a hole in the door like usual, your Bose speaker is placed here. This leaves us with a more solid door that both improves the NVH and the sound system quality. The buttons have been specifically engineered to give you a specific click. The dash is elegant without being distracting. All of your touch points are pleasant. And we have physical aircon and volume control buttons that we can operate with muscle memory. They even made sure that the lights in the cabin shine the right way. Now moving on to the engine, the Mazda 3 is powered by a SKYACTIV-G 2-liter 4-cylinder engine that produces 155 PS and 200 Nm of torque. Now, what's unique about Mazda's SKYACTIV engine is its compression ratio. You see, the only way to extract more energy for the same amount of fuel is to increase the engine's compression ratio. Or rather, how much the fuel is squished before it banks. But the challenge with increased compression is that the tendency for engine knock also goes up. By the way, knock is when fuel is in such extreme conditions that ignites before we want it to. It's also called katok, tope, or pre-detonation. So that can lead to engine damage. That's why race cars with high compression ratios have to use higher octane fuel to prevent knock. And here come the Mazda engineers, creating an engine with 13:1 compression that can run on regular fuel. Honestly, it still boggles my mind how that's possible. I mean, my race car is only running 11 and I need to run higher octane on it. Very crazy engineering from Mazda. So thanks to that, we get a highly responsive and efficient engine. Imagine a 2-liter engine doing 9-point-something kilometers per liter on QC traffic. No, wait, there's no need to imagine because this Mazda 3 does it. Oh, it actually says 9 right now. Now pair this with Mazda SKYACTIV Drive 6-speed automatic transmission and you get a fun drivetrain to play around with. The transmission is quick, responsive, and listens to the driver. It can even hold a gear at rev limit, which gives additional control to more experienced drivers. As for the chassis and suspension, of course a lot of thought has gone to it as well. The ride is soft and comfortable, but thanks to the suspension geometry, the Mazda 3 reacts quickly to driver input without much body roll. The chassis is tight without feeling heavy. It's a very nimble yet comfortable car. Like really, no need to slow down all the lubak-subaks, you can just fly over them. But of course, what's the use of all these driver-centric aspects without the practicality, right? We get a wireless charging pad, Type-C ports over here. We got Android Auto and Apple CarPlay for easy navigation and music. Of course, we get a reverse camera, and for added visibility, we got auto tilting side mirrors to make parking easier. You can even choose which mirror tilts down. Now moving on to the back with my usual driving position, We get ample knee space and headroom. Plus, we also have our very own aircon vent, so you're chill here. And for our center armrest, we get 2 cup holders. And we get a sunroof too. Ito, sunny, I need my sunglasses. Here at the back, we get an ample-sized boot. Yun know, lalim mo. Look, I have to really, to reach the dulo of the boot. Plus, the second row folds flat. You know, dami ng room mo. Ooh. Plus guys, you know, look at it. It's so beautiful. One thing I love about the Mazda 3 Sport Pack Autoexe is that hindi ka magiging NPC with this car. It looks so stylish, so sculpted, so sleek. It looks very aero. The soul red crystal is just the right pop of color to make you stand out in traffic. So the point is, with this car, pagdating mo, may dating ka talaga. This is what happens when you let actual car people make a car. By the enthusiast for the enthusiast. You do get a lot for the price point. Mazda knew exactly what the important bits of a car are and allocated the budget to it. But Chini, you might say, as an enthusiast, I want something more. I want to make my Mazda 3 more than just a daily driver. Well, would you believe me if I said Mazda's got your back as well? Let me introduce you to Autoexe. They're a tuning company specializing in Mazda vehicles that's led by no other than Yojiro Terada. Yes, the Mazda 787V Le Mans driver. Oh, I'm actually wearing a 787V shirt today. Wow. So you're sure that the Autoexe parts for your Mazda has been tuned and engineered specifically for your chassis. Here's the wild bit. Any Autoexe part purchased from and installed by Mazda Philippines will not void your warranty. Mazda is that confident with Autoexe and their engineering. And the specific unit we have now actually has Autoexe parts in it. We have the intake hose, strut bar, battery stay, we got hood dampers. You know, the hood dampers are nice kasi diba, doesn't it distribute your, the weight. So, pantay bukas ng hood mo, hindi siya magsasag. We also have the HEP, not HEX, heptagonal lug nut, so iwas nakaw. We have this really beautiful looking Autoexe grille that makes it look so much more imposing. We also have carbon fiber side mirror covers. And one of the most fun parts, we also have the Autoexe exhaust. It's just the right amount of loud wherein it's not annoying but elevates the driving experience so much. Alam mo na, they really thought of it. Grabe, the Mazda experience as a car enthusiast is really something else. I feel heard, I feel seen, I feel supported. Mazda is like that cool parent that enthusiastically eggs you on in your hobbies. Ang nice ang feeling. Now going back to the Mazda 3 specifically, it's such a practical daily driver for enthusiasts. It's not too big na it's gonna be hard to sing it in tight spaces, but it's big enough for you to do errands in style and comfort. Anyway, yun lang sa do.